that character development though for Luffy, the end of this chapter was easily the best part of the chapter and easily a huge defining moment for Luffy's character, just in general, flat out, because when he finally said, no more running, no more saying maybe we'll beat them one day. I don't give a fuck if you're a pirate, a marine, a yonko, an admiral. I'm gonna kick your ass because that's what a true pirate king does. Like, first of all, just epic as fuck. And honestly, if that's not some amazing character development for a main character from going to constantly, we gotta run, to, no, I'm standing strong right here. I'm gonna face this motherfucker and I'm gonna fuck him up. And it kind of makes me wonder because Fujitora is acting a lot less like the person that we've seen him to be up until this point. Like, we've seen that he's actually pretty decent. He wants to change things. But the past couple chapters, he's acting more like an asshole, like Akainu. I mean, he's building this giant meteor of fucking rubble from Dressrosa to throw. So I'm like, I don't know if he's putting on a front or if he wanted to test Luffy's, resolve, see if Luffy can really stand up to the challenge. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but I just don't buy that he's just this asshole that he's been acting like past couple chapters. And did anyone else get the chills and the tension of seeing Sengoku just sitting there talking with Law, one of the most powerful fucking marines around, people of the government, just sitting there relaxing, talking to a pirate. Like, powerful as shit, and bringing back the Corazon stuff is kind of like all going full circle, that both of them had a connection. And I wouldn't be surprised that at some given point they meet up yet again. At first I was thinking to myself, wait, why doesn't Sengoku arrest him? And I mean, granted, he still could because he's still connected somewhat to the government. He didn't completely leave the Marines or whatever, so he's still somewhat connected. But ultimately, I think the reason why he didn't do it is just because of Rocinante, Corazon, which still to this day a fucking one of the most amazing characters that never appeared actually in our timeline. First few pages though, ain't gonna lie, kind of like fluff with the tontatas. It's like whatever, them just standing around or whatnot. So first couple pages of the chapter was just kind of But I mean, granted, after those first few pages, you got Sengoku sitting there like a boss talking with Law. Never thought you'd see the day. Law advancing to the ship. Luffy's huge character development, saying fuck this shit, I'm standing strong. So some pretty fucking defining moments in this chapter, especially, I mean, again, a main character like Luffy really standing and rising to the occasion. And you never really thought, like, if you go back a couple years to the Marineford War, you never thought in a million years you would see the day when Luffy would say to an admiral, I'm not running. So to see how far he's come, it's crazy. And as always, a little bit more teasing into the Will of D. I mean, we know a little bit more about the Will of D and the D family, but with this chapter, Sengoku saying D's with their tragedy all the time and shit. So there's huge connections in that bloodline, and only time will tell when we find out everything about it. But I mean, Sengoku obviously knows, and it's some huge big secret, and it's probably something fucked up that happened to this family of people to make them go this way, and kind of ultimately maybe this was the birth of pirates. Maybe the D people were the original pirates before there were actual pirates. And going back to the Law and Sengoku conversation, with Sengoku basically saying he looked at him as like a son, Rocinante, it's like they have something in common, because to Law, Rocinante was everything. He's the person that freed him. He's the person that saved him. He's the person that loved him after the death of his parents and everything. And Sengoku, that was his son. So they have a bond there. And again, I think we will at some given point see these two characters meet up, whether it's at a major war or something. I think one more time they will be able to sit there and talk about Rocinante. Again, it could be that Sengoku or Law is dying on the battlefield and they have one last chat and a tear in remembrance of the man Rocinante, or maybe a smile, because at the end of the day, Rocinante taught one big thing: don't remember me in a tragic way, remember me with a smile, which kind of is the whole way of like the Will of D. So kind of interesting there. And yeah, honestly, for the most part, very, very good chapter. Again, first few pages a little bit, a couple things here or there, but I mean, the Law and Sengoku connection there, and Luffy's character development, I can't stress it enough. That was a very vital thing, because to the story, one of the biggest things obviously is the main fucking character, and for him to evolve like that, it's like he went from Charmeleon to Charizard up in this bitch. Let me know what you guys thought of the chapter. What do you think about Luffy's character development? Do you think that at this particular point he's confident enough because his powers have evolved to the point of being able to kick an admiral's ass? Like, would he go up to Kizaru and say, yo, fuck you, and start swinging on him? And what did you think about that incredible combo between Law and Sengoku? Kind of reminiscing about Rocinante. Like, just some pretty big shit in this chapter. And your overall thoughts, but that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.